Credit score, fine. Deposit, ready. Application, denied. Debt-to-income ratio. The line is 36% and your rent was already inside it. Nobody at that desk says the number out loud. Your score you can pull up in 4 seconds. 3 apps push it at you unprompted like weather. You build it yourself. Every debt payment you make in a month divided by your gross monthly income. Gross. Before taxes, not the number that lands in your account. And you've probably run it with take-home. Everyone does, and gets a scarier answer. $4,000 coming in, $1,200 going out to payments. Payments, not spending. That's 30% under the line. Your score is public. This one isn't. But those two numbers aren't asking the same question. A credit score asks one thing. Did you pay? That's the entire question. 4 years of on-time payments? The answer is yes. Debt to income asks something else. Do you have room? And you can be a perfect payer with no room at all. 5 active obligations and a flawless record is exactly the profile that fails this. Gen Z's average FICO is 678, down 3 points in 2025, the largest drop of any generation. And some of what you owe never reaches that score at all. Buy now, pay later is the clean version of this. Affirm furnishes its plans to Experian and TransUnion. Klarna reports only its longer financing. Afterpay barely reports anything. So 4 Klarna plans don't move your score at all. They absolutely move the money every month out of the same. The score says you pay. It never says you can. And here's what renters don't get told. When you run this on yourself, you run it on what you already owe. When a leasing office runs it, and this is how the industry does it, not a rule, not a law. Landlord screening is mostly unregulated, and not every landlord runs it this way. They add the rent you're applying for into the number. Sit with that for a second. It's like being weighed for the elevator while you're already standing in it, and your car payment and that apartment are competing for the same 36%, same pool. And one of them is, watch it happen, $6,000 a month, gross, $400 in existing debt payments, $1,500 in rent, about 32%. Approved. Same income, same apartment, same $1,500 rent, $1,900 in existing payments, nearly 57%. Denied. The apartment didn't change. The applicant didn't get poorer. The room ran out. And this is why clearing the 3 times the rent screen doesn't save you either, because that test looks at the rent all by itself and ignores everything else you pay. You can pass 3 times and fail this in the same application. Every payment you carry is spending your apartment. So there are 2 levers: shrink the payments or raise the income. Income doesn't move by Friday. And on the payment side, the instinct is wrong, because this number doesn't care what you owe, it cares what you pay per month. A $20,000 student loan at $200 a month costs you less room than a $6,000 card balance demanding $400. A third of the debt, twice the damage. So for this one purpose, passing the screen, not paying the least interest over your life, the debt to attack is the one with the biggest monthly payment, not the smallest balance. That's a different game, played for a different reason. And stretching a loan's term does lower the payment and the ratio, and it raises what you hand over in total. It's a trade, not a trick. Anyway, one more thing almost nobody asks for. If you get denied on a screening report, federal law owes you an adverse action notice, and you can get that report and dispute what's wrong in it. And most people just move on to the next listing, which is, you can't fix a number nobody showed you. Which is why I'm building a DTI calculator into Avalanche, Money Habit Tracker. Your payments in, your number against the 36% line, and the lesson behind it. It isn't out yet. Waitlist and free testers, link below. The number was running the whole time. It decided before anyone read the application. And nobody in that office was ever going to bring it up.